Okay, so as promised, today we're going to be learning another flavor of array. And this one is just our rectangular array. So I'll start by drawing a circle. So I'm just going to run the command so you can see what it does. So I'm running array, and just as we did before, and remember last time we selected polar, this time I'm going to hit R for rectangular. And it's already begun my array here with, I've got a little window up here that's giving me some more options, as well as my command line, which is asking me a bunch of things. And I also have some editing functions I can do right from here. So if I already had some scaffolding or some points to kind of snap to in place, I could take my array and see how I can extend it bigger or shorter. Look how cool that is. And I can make it taller as well. So you can see it's just repeating my array. Or if I wanted to adjust the spacing between each items, I can grab my triangle here, adjusting that. Or this one as well. And let's see, I can hit B for base point. And so right now my base point is the center of the circles, but I can change that to say the edge of my circles. And now it'll be adjusting the distance from this point as opposed from the centers. If I run my count command, shortcut is COU. This is basically the same thing as we did with our mouse just a second ago by pulling on those arrows. So first I enter the number of columns. So think of columns like columns in a Roman Colosseum or something, little pillars that go up and down. So let's say I only wanted 4 columns. I'll just hit 4 here. And then now it's asking me how many rows, and so rows are stacked on top of each other. Currently I have 5. Let's say I want to make that 6. And then S for spacing. And so right now it's telling me that my space between my columns is 23 millimeters. So that's the spacing from this point to this point. It's exactly 23. So let's say I wanted that to be even 30. So I can hit 30 there. And then now it's asking me my distance between rows. And so right now that's going to be from my base point to the next time that base point appears, which should be up here. So let's say I wanted that to be 25, a little shorter or longer. And that's pretty much it. So if we hit enter to save. And then if I were to go in and just do a couple dimensions here, I would see that that's exactly 30, and this point is exactly 25. So really quick, if you're designing, say, a classroom, if you designed your table and your chair and got them all grouped together nicely, and then that just repeats in rows and columns. Real quick and easy way to lay out those repeating elements. And this whole thing is currently like one block. When I select it, it is going to select the entire object here. So I can go in and make modifications to my entire array. So even afterwards, if I realize things aren't quite right, I can go in and edit them slightly. Or if, say, everything was correct, but this one circle I wanted to get rid of, I'd have to select my array, and then just as we did before, hit explode. And that will now create each one as an individual circle, which I can then go and delete individual or edit individual items. Make that one larger. So that's our rectangular array. Any questions on that? Pretty straightforward. Okay, enjoy.